took a drive to go visit my dad's barber, of all people. He used to cut my hair too, back when he had a shop in Hyde Park. But it's probably been 20 years since I've seen him. A few years ago, my dad told him I'd gotten into gardening, and since then he's been sending me some of the best tomato seedlings every year. This is Dante's farm. And this is Dante.
But the morning and the size is blue.
I've never been here before, but he invited my sister and I to visit, so we came for a tour and something of a reunion. We started with this collection of fruit trees, many of which he had grafted to produce 3 or 4 varieties of a given fruit. The pears were in season, so it was decided we'd eat those before going to check on the livestock. I'd heard a lot about this place, but there was more going on here than I expected.
Wow. So they graze here?
I can't knock on the sheep with my cattle. Sometimes my cattle, you know why?
Yeah.
I save with the window.
Yeah?
The window.
In the winter?
Yeah, I made it. Hey. Yeah.
That's Nosey, Dante's pigeon. You'll be seeing more of him.
What are you doing?
The poor guy in the back is named Jojo. He's the only male in the flock, and the board that he's wearing is something of a contraceptive device. See, Dante doesn't need any more baby sheep. Sorry, Jojo, party's over. Hi, Nosey.
There's all the woods that was up here before when I buy out.
All woods?
All the woods.
Wow.
Jeez.
Well, we can't stop here. This is chicken country.
Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. I shall I keep my pigeon and my chicken. Here, top I got my pigeon.
Look, I like birds as much as the next guy, but Dante's clearly holding out. He knows I'm dying to see how his tomatoes look compared to mine.
It's good to stay.
Hi, Nosey. What an amazing garden. The tomatoes are meticulously pruned and producing well, and some of them are taller than Dante.
Every time I get a haircut, tremendous amount of change over here.
Yeah?
Oh, I see a red one.
The tomatoes start right up and down.
Yeah.
Believe me, when I say it's a lot of work from what there, it's a lot of work.
Looks just
Yeah.
the same.
They won't be as big.
No easy. No easy to do that thing.
It doesn't look easy. It's hard to imagine anyone running this whole place on their own.
Those tomatoes are beautiful.
Wow.
That's one of them make a sauce. That's on my son. I give me a plant away, unbelievable. I planted some for my neighbor over there.
Yeah.
Near the fence.
Nice.
Both sides see the same, Matthew. You gotta protect the pitch, me or your father. Come on up. And no, you should protect the pitch by the up here. Got the house or two. You got the house, got everything.
Dante's been cutting my dad's hair since 1983. He closed his barber shop years ago, but his old regulars still visit him out on the farm for haircuts.
Those are beans. You want some beans?
Sure.
Maybe that's the last year, Jimmy.
The last year you're doing this?
Too much work.
Yeah.
Too much work.
At 89 years old, he's been working these 10 acres on his own since 1977.
Matthew, I remember you when you read the magazine on my shelf. I'm in the corner, read so much. It's so fast. I know you before I do your father.
That's right.
It's true. My mom actually took me to get my first ever haircut at Dante's shop, and my dad didn't meet him until soon after. I'm glad he did, and that they stayed in touch for all these years. It's so rare to see people stick to anything for decades.
No.
It's a lot of work.
You see this before?
I'm noticing them on your patio there. Beautiful color.
Thanks for watching the first episode of What is a Farm? And a special thanks to Dante for showing us around his amazing space. My goal with this show is to talk to people who grow their own food at any scale about how that fits into their lives and maybe to answer the question, what is a farm? If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, and please get in touch if you have ideas for the show. Dante sent us home with some beans that we'd never seen before, so now I'll take you back to his patio for one last Nosey sighting and Dante's instructions for preparing the beans.
Here he comes.
Hey, how are ya? Come on, see this one?
Yeah.
He peel.
Okay.
When he peel, you got all beans up here.
Okay.
You clean those beans.
Yeah.
One use, one unused. You know what I'm gonna do? One in a small bag.
Yeah.
Pass the bag.
Yeah.
And put in the freeze.
Okay.
See how long you want.
Okay. And
No
when-
wash. Make them believe it's true, no wash, because you wash, you put it in the freezer, no good.
Oh.
You pull them like this,
Okay.
without the wash. See, they come clean. See those things?
But you take them out.
See over there?
Yeah.
They open like this.
Yeah. And when you take them out, if you're
See
going to
your
use
picture coming up? 2, 4, 6, 8.
so if you were going to use them right away, you'd clean them.
You cool, use the right way, you can wash it, there, nothing, it depends on what you...
But if you freeze them,
feel it clean.
but you're not putting this in the freezer, you're putting these in the freezer.
Yeah. The bag, in the plastic bag,
Yeah.
the small plastic bag.
Yeah.
You take it, fill it up.
And then when you open that later on,
How much you can eat. How many you can eat.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Don't put
Yeah.
too much. You can only
in a bag,
put
yeah.
in the bag. My wife made a bag.